When Whistler's Lori Cooper and her husband heard BC Hydro was offering help with their bills, she quickly applied, then days later found out she was rejected.
We don't have a big house. We don't have a swimming pool. We don't have, anything that's consuming a lot of electricity. We're just like four people living in a house. So I just assumed that we would qualify.
Cooper and her husband both lost their hospitality jobs because of COVID-19, but they weren't eligible because they use more than the cutoff limit. Your average monthly electricity consumption can't exceed 2,500 kilowatts an hour.
The reality is, when you live in a cold place, and if your only source of heat is electric, I think it's impossible to keep it under 2,500 kilowatt hours.
Last month, they used 3,300, already relying on their wood fireplace as much as possible. Natural gas isn't an option in her subdivision. She's not the only one.
So we have a lot of windows. The whole back of the house is windows.
Claire Riley and her family are trying to keep the heat in and the lights on after she lost work as an interior designer.
We're just moving money around, trying to survive, like just floating, Treading water is sort of what we're doing.
Their 4-bedroom home costs around $1,000 a month to heat, using close to 7,400 kilowatts per hour last month. But she's not looking for a write-off.
What we're asking for is just everyone to be equal and just to maybe have a cap, maybe have, a maximum amount that each family is going to be gifted, or to have a subsidy to help with the bills.
BC Hydro says the average residential customer uses around 900 kilowatts per hour a month. It notifies authorities when homes consistently hit above 2,500 over concerns of illegal activity. But the company is now reconsidering that threshold to help more people.
We do know about 2% of our customers do fall into this category. So we are looking at options, whether we need to adjust that 2,500 threshold to meet these customers' needs, to ensure those that need the help are able to get it.
There's no timeline yet on when that adjustment could come. If and when it does, customers will have until June 30th to reapply. Of the 110,000 households that have applied, the majority are expected to be approved. Lien Yeung, CBC News, Vancouver.